everybody, my name's Abby, and this is my little brother Broxton. Today, we're going to be telling you a story about Jesus and a man named Bartimaeus. But his name's pretty long, so we're just going to call him Bart. Hey Bart. So, I heard you had this crazy encounter with Jesus. Could you tell us about that?
Sure, Abby. I grew up in Jericho. You may have heard of my town. It's famous for the day Joshua and the Israelites marched around our walls until they came crumbling down to the ground. But that was a long time ago, long before I was born. Now, Jericho is a popular spot for important kings to take their vacations, but not me. I don't actually live there anymore. I used to spend all of my time on the side of a big, busy road, begging. The road was a busy place, but no one really knew me. They just knew me as the blind guy. But it's the only place I ever seemed to actually belong. Because I used to be blind, I couldn't get a job, and without a job, I didn't have any money. So I used to sit at the side of the busy road waiting.
Wow, Bart, it sounds like you had a really tough life. But you can see now, right? Well, what happened? I heard rumors and I've heard stories, but I'd love to hear it firsthand.
Well, here's how it went down. I was sitting in my normal spot when Jesus of Nazareth was walking into the city, and I had never met Jesus, but I had heard so much about it. He was hanging out with people who didn't belong in the temple. He was healing sick people, casting out evil spirits. Like, he was doing all this amazing stuff, and I really did believe that if I talked to him and asked him to heal me, that he would. So Jesus walked by, and I started calling, "Jesus, Jesus, hey!" And people tried to make me stop, so I shouted louder, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Then it happened. Jesus called to me to come to him, so I jumped up and followed his voice. Then he asked me a question. "What do you want me to do for you?" I mean, how could I ask for anything else than for my sight? So I said, "Jesus, I want to see." And he said, "Go, your faith has healed you." And then it happened. Boom, I could see. It was the craziest thing.
Wow, that's crazy. Jesus healed you right then and there? That must have changed your life. How did that encounter with Jesus also change your heart?
While being able to see was amazing, it has forever changed me knowing that Jesus actually hears me when I call out to him. He could have just ignored me like everyone else, thinking I'm just some blind guy, but he didn't, and that will forever impact my heart.
Thanks, Bart. That was really great hearing your story. So, Brock, did you have fun today?
Oh, today was an absolute blast.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. We hope you did too. We'll see you next time. I think each of us are a little bit like Bartimaeus. Maybe that doesn't mean we can't see with our eyes, but just like Bartimaeus, before, when he was blind, he didn't always know where he was going or what he should do or maybe what's going on around him. And sometimes life feels like that. Sometimes we're confused or there are things happening in the world that we don't understand. And a lot of the time, we don't know what to do. That can be scary. We all feel that way. But Jesus, just like he went and healed Bartimaeus' eyes, he gave him a whole new life. He was known and he walked around with purpose. When we read our Bible, when we accept Jesus into our hearts, we too can be like Bartimaeus. We know what to do because Jesus tells us to love each other. Even though there are certain situations where Jesus doesn't say, do this and this and this, we know that we can walk with confidence, that we can walk with joy, and most of all, that we can walk in peace, even though we don't know what's going on. That's why reading your Bible is really important. So I'd encourage you, read your Bible, know what it says. Through those words, we can have an encounter with Jesus. And just like Bartimaeus, it will change our lives.